video here, and been working on this 500, and I wanted to give you an update on where I'm at. I have not actually been a good video builder. I'll be honest with you. It's been taking me a lot of overhead, a lot of time to not only prepare to shoot the video, but also the post-editing. It takes me like 10 times longer at least to actually do the build, because I have to be cognizant of where the camera's at, where the focus is at, trying to do it looking in the monitor. It takes a lot, and I did that for the entire 450 build. I mean, start to finish, including all the upgrades. I spent a lot of time working on it. And I wanted to do the same thing for the 500, but I realized if I'm actually going to get this thing ever in the air, I'm really going to have to just buckle down and build. And whereas when I'm not videoing, I can take 10 minutes here or there when I have a free moment, go do something. I can't do that if I'm videoing. I have to like think everything through, get the lighting just right. Everything's got to be perfect. So I did kind of do some fast forward build work without you. So the last thing you saw, I believe, was the tail and the tail boom setup. I went ahead and did some things. I got the motor, the main gear, set the pinion mesh, got all the wiring through, got my tail gyro ready to mount, not quite mounted. I have the receiver mounted. I have a test fit battery here that I've actually been using also to fire things up with. It's not Velcroed on, you can see, but I wanted to kind of see how that would fit. Overall, I feel really good about the most recent build work. Haven't run into too many problems. A couple observations I did want to point out to you though, and I'll show you kind of where I'm going next. So here's a little bit of a close-up of the heli. As you can see, I've got a, you can't really see it, can you? This is an Alpha Power 80 amp ESC and an Alpha Power 1900 kV motor. Alpha Power is a product line by Dave Frederick in Alpha RC. He's the one who also runs Taro RC Heli. He's got a parent company called Alpha RC, and he's got some of his own custom stuff he's been working on. So I'm trying these things out for him. I do have the main gear and anti-rotation gear in there, pinion mesh all set up. You can see how I have my wiring. I just went with wiring on the outside of the heli. I didn't want to spend a lot of time doing a lot of internal work. I'm going to be upgrading a lot of this anyway. I'm going to upgrade probably the servos and all that whenever I go to a different head, either a DFC or a standard fly barless head. I did choose to mount my receiver on the tail receiver mount, and I want to put the gyro in the traditional above the tail boom block location. So really cool. You can see this honking 3000 milliamp Turnigy battery. It's one of two that I have. The other one was bad, so I'm a little frustrated, but I'm working on that. But you can see where I did that battery drop mod, how it allows that battery to sit lower. And center of gravity feels pretty darn good. I'm just holding this by the head here, but it's hanging pretty darn straight. So I'm hoping that's indicative of the fact that this is going to be a well-balanced helicopter. Couple observations. You'll see I do not have my tail servo in. Do not have it even mounted, which is why I haven't finished the tail gyro. The reason being is that the little tail mounting bracket that came with the kit doesn't fit my servos, right? It's way too big. And I'm not sure if that's normal or oddball or not, but this is a fairly standard servo size that a lot of people build with, and this servo does not fit. So I did order one online that I'll have here pretty soon, and then hopefully it'll be the right size, and we can go back to building. And I'll show you that separate video when I get that in. So that's the one observation. This one really threw me for a loop. This one, when I get my mind ready to build, and I come down and little things like this don't work out, it really frustrates me, and then I just don't build for the rest of the day. I just get frustrated. So another observation is, here's the canopy. You will notice there are no canopy mounting holes drilled. So again, I'm not sure if I'm missing something or if that's fairly typical, but I have these pins here where the canopy is supposed to connect into the holes there, and I've got no holes on the canopy, so I'll probably have to drill those myself. But I wanted to show you how this canopy does fit, because with this big honking 3,000 milliamp battery, I know a lot of people want to know what's the biggest size battery you can fit and all that. So there you go. There's a test fit for you. As you can see, canopy clearly fits without a problem with that big battery. Of course, that's with the battery drop mod. So if you didn't see that video, go watch that. But I basically lowered this battery tray from this level here down to here. So that would not have fit if I did not do that. So that's really it. I'm really happy getting my head done right now. All the setup on that, and I'm going to use the Soko Heli Tools kit for that, and I'll do a separate video on that. That's it though. Just want to give you a quick update on where I'm at with the build. I did throw some pictures up on Heli Freak if you're interested in the 500 build thread. Pretty much it's just what I showed you here, but sometimes pictures are cool to look at. So go check them out, and I'll catch you on the next one.